Hello everyone, my name is Kinko Players and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through some of Minecraft's most unpopular and controversial opinions. Okay, so kicking our list off, we have tridents are overrated. Now, in my humble opinion, alright, and don't hate me for this, alright, don't hate me for this. I kind of agree, alright. Maybe not that they're overrated, but I don't really use them at all. Unless I'm trying to get like a charged creeper. That's the only time I'm using it. I've never used it as an actual weapon. You know, I'm picking my axe or my sword. You know. So to me this one's not that crazy. You can let me know if you disagree, but to me this one is not that crazy. Like, I know tridents are good, they do a lot of damage, but like, especially with the spear now, like I'd rather use a spear than a trident. Might be a hot take, but I completely agree with this one. Coming in at number 2 on my list is the Nether should have more peaceful areas. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this is not a good take. This is not a good take because I think the Nether is meant to be. It's meant to be scary, you know, it's meant to be intense. You're meant to go in there, have a bad feeling in your chest, you know. You're always on edge, especially if you're playing on like hardcore or something, you know. You go in there and you're scared, alright? And you stay scared until you leave. And I think that's what's cool about the Nether, to be honest. And I wouldn't not change it if it was up to me. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. Not a fan at all. At my number 3 spot, we have villages should be more rarer. I think this is a horrible idea. Alright, first of all, moving villages to wherever you need them would suck even more. Right, and villages add a bit of life to Minecraft that Minecraft desperately needs. You know, there's a lot of biomes where I think it's very empty. And villages, you know, you come across a village, you know, you're like, oh, this is cool. So yeah, I think villages being more rare would harm the game rather than help it be better. Coming in at number 4, we have the Warden is a bad mob. Now, I think the Warden's cool. Don't get me wrong. I think the Warden is a really cool mob. He looks really cool, sounds cool. And his attacks are awesome. But I do understand that there's not really any. It's one of those mobs where fighting him gives you nothing. There's no reward for killing him. If you do spawn him, then you're just kind of running away. Like you're not really interacting with him. So I can see how people might think that it's not a cool mob, but yeah, I don't know. For me, I like the Warden. I do think maybe he needs a bit more. You know, like maybe add like an incentive to kill or seek out a Warden. But I think it's cool overall. At number 5, we have redstone is too complicated. I think this is dumb because I think that's a skill issue, right? If you're there thinking redstone is too complicated and too difficult for you, that's a skill issue, you know. It only gets complicated if you're planning on making some really, really complicated stuff, you know. It varies. So if you're trying to make like a piston door, like a really easy piston door compared to like a super efficient mob farm. So if you're trying to build something complicated, the redstone will be complicated. But if you're not, then it won't be. So I think this is a completely dumb take. I think that isn't right. That isn't right. Okay, at my number 6 spot, we have diamonds aren't exciting anymore. And with this one, I do understand it completely. With the whole caves update, it's so easy to find diamonds these days. It's so easy. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, right? I remember having this feeling back in the day where you'd find diamonds, you'd get so excited, you know. It'd be like the happiest moment of your Minecraft world, you know, finding diamonds. But now it's kind of just, they're everywhere, so they're not, it's not special anymore. It doesn't feel special. But I think overall the Caves update was really cool. The Caves and Cliffs update, I think that was a really cool update, so I'm not too upset about it. But I do agree that it's not as exciting as it once was. At number 7, we have the Phantom is actually a good mob. I'm going to say right now, the Phantom sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I wish it was never in the game. It's awful. I hate it personally. I think it's the worst thing to ever happen. Why do I have to sleep? So I don't get attacked by some flying demons. Okay, I hate them. And that might just be because when I'm trying to build some really big and, you know, high up stuff, they keep knocking me off, and it gets on my nerves. It does. This might be this might be like mostly a me problem, but yeah, I think Phantoms are awful, and I do wish they were never added to the game. At number 8, we have Oceans are still boring. I agree with this one, but as of recently, I was playing a mod pack. Or not, it's just a mod, I think. It's not mod pack. I was playing a mod with my good friend Megaward. You know, make sure you go check him out if you haven't already. He's the GOAT. And it was like the terrain mod, and it makes the ocean like bigger and cooler. But yeah, I agree. I think oceans are so boring. There's nothing in it. Right? There's absolutely nothing. The fish is cool, and dolphins are cool, but I don't know. It's like the oceans. It's not very deep. There's not very. There's not as many ocean biomes as I would like. I think there's a cool amount of mobs, but yeah, it is still boring. You know, there's not a great incentive to like search underwater. You know, there's no like underwater villages, something cool like that. But yeah, I agree. Oceans are still quite boring, and I would like to see a change in the future. At number 9, we have quite a popular one, which is the end needs an update. This is a controversial all. Alright, we all know the end needs an update. Okay, we all want the end to have cool stuff in it, you know, because the end is quite boring. Okay, we can all agree. Alright, no matter who you are, we can all agree the end is quite boring, and we all want to see some sort of thing that they did with the Nether update. You know, add cool structures. You know, maybe add some end biomes. That would be really cool. So yeah, maybe some more end mobs. I'd love to see that too. So yeah, definitely does need an update, and I'm 100% with this take. And at number 10, we have a big one. Totems of Undying are too powerful. This, I think, is completely... This is like... I think this is quite a 50-50 topic. Yeah, I would argue, maybe in hardcore, they are very overpowered, you know. Hardcore, Minecraft, you know, you die, right? But with totems, it's just like a normal world, isn't it? So... I mean, I don't know. I think... I'm glad they're in the game, and I don't think they're a problem. But if you think they're too overpowered, then don't use them, you know? And if you don't, then use them. So I don't think it matters that much. You know, because if you think they're too overpowered, you can just not use them. Right? It's just as simple as that. And you shouldn't really hate on someone for using them, because it's part of the bloody game. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think if you want to use them, go ahead and use them. If you don't. There you have it. There is 10 controversial or unpopular Minecraft opinions. If you like this video, make sure you let me know in the comments, you know, and maybe I'll bring a part 2 out. We'll get a few even more controversial opinions going. And yeah, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future.